welcome back to my channel. It's Vlogmas. So I decided to decorate, aka wear a hat that I'm surprised it fits on my head because I have a lot of hair. But welcome back, and we are gonna do our favorite, another Vegan Deodorant Showdown. I've got two products with me today that I have been using for a couple months now, couple weeks now, and I put them to the test. So if you want to know how these two did, then just keep watching. So thank you to everyone who watched my last video between Kapari and Native, which Native is not vegan. I can't read, and when I finally did realize, that sucked. So they have beeswax, so just in case you're watching that video and you're like, hey, it's not vegan. Yes, I do know now, and I don't use it anymore, so that was a fail. But today is a win. These are two certified vegan, cruelty-free products, and I tried both of them out. If you don't already know, I'm a professional dancer, so using deodorants, very important for my fitness and active lifestyle. My reviews will be reflecting when I have very active days. I am not majorly concerned about my pits on days that I'm not active. But mostly, this is important for the days where I am doing a lot of physical activities or when I'm in new situations. I sweat a lot in new situations. Doesn't everyone? Doesn't anyone? All right, so we are going to start with the one that I've been using for quite a while. So this is the Schmidt's. I have bergamot and lime. I have been using this since, I can't remember where I got it from, but it was one of those probably over the summer where you're just like, it's summer and my pits are a mess during all this dancing and stuff like that. So I needed something that would work. Previously than this, I was using the La Vanilla line. I can do a review on that in the next showdown. So I got this. It comes like a little paste form. I hope you can see that. And then there's this little scooper that you scoop out the deodorant. That just flicked everywhere. You scoop out the deodorant, you get a little bit, you put it on your hands, and it kind of like melts into what it's going to be onto your pits, and then it stays there. So what I like about this is that it does work. I like that it goes on. Smells really nice. It smells like lime. Honestly, like, I am not that massively concerned with how these deodorants smell because I just want them to work. So if we can just get them to work, we'd be good. I'm not that focused on it. There's some scents that I don't like, but for lime, it's fine. It goes on pretty smooth. You do have to smear it in and then you're good to go. I like that it has staying powder. I've danced with this and it's been decently well. I do still sweat with it, so you do still feel like some sort of perspiration throughout the day. Or throughout whatever activity you're doing, but it is really good. This is my current like #1 go-to. What I don't like is the application. So it's kind of annoying to have to scoop a little bit out and then smear it on your hands and then put it under your armpits. There are deodorant size forms of this, but I just wasn't sure. I was reading the reviews and this one seemed to be better for whatever reason. So it's one of those things where it's like, do I want to have smelly pits or do I want to like use something and have to put a little effort into it? Let's put a little bit more effort into it. That's the only negative I'd say, is that if you're not one to want to have to like scoop and do a little science project to get your armpits smelling fresh, then you might not be into this. Now for anyone else that doesn't really matter, or like me where you're like, let's just have our pits smell great, I think this is a great alternative. Price point, I don't remember where I got it from. It's probably either Amazon or iHerb, and I looked on Amazon recently, like today, and it's $8.99. I think that's a decent price point. You get a lot in it. This is 2 ounces, but it's not like you're scooping out a lot. And also once you like smear it in, like a little definitely does go a long way. I guess you could apply however much you like, but it has lasted me. I've only used like that much. I don't know if you can see this, but this can last me for over a year easily. It has the logo, has the bunny. We're all good. When we see that, we know we're Gucci. Everything's all set. And the next one, this is the Biossance. I'm gonna go with Biossance. I think that's what it's called or what it looks like. I happened to be at Sephora during the most recent holiday sale, and I was looking around for stuff to buy, and I came across this line, and I got it for, I have VIB, so it was 20% off. It's normally $16, so just take that information in, do with it what you want. I had a gift card, so I wasn't too concerned. Do I think 16 is high? Yes, and the only reason why if it worked amazingly, maybe I'd be like, maybe, but in terms of saving money, $16 is a lot. Why does my deodorant cost $16? It shouldn't. Let's have comparable prices. Just my thought. I just bought it. I didn't even read the reviews, which when you're shopping in Sephora, you should definitely just take out your little phone and read the reviews because it definitely helps. So this scent is squalane and bamboo deodorant. It says it helps neutralize odor and absorb moisture. Plant-derived squalane. I don't know what that is. I could look it up if I wanted to. It's aluminum-free, paraben-free, and baking soda-free. Grapefruit and geranium to help neutralize odor. Bamboo to help absorb moisture. Interesting. I love little fun facts like that. So this one, it's in stick form. This is what it looks like a deodorant. It smells really nice. It smells fresh and light. I like how this applies. It applies super easy. And then things went south when I went to an audition and I used it. I was definitely sweating and it was coming all off. I could smell myself, like my own actual like I'm funky odor. So I was like, this isn't great. That kind of sucks. So it doesn't have lasting power for physical activity. Now, if you are not physically active and you use it on a regular day, cool, you're fine. But do you need that kind of deodorant for $16? I'm gonna go with no. In terms of Showdown, I'm gonna say Schmidt's is the winner. I'm still working on Kapara because, call me crazy, but when I was using it consistently after the last one, the last review that I did, I could have sworn I started seeing rings, as in like a ring of rash, because it's in a circular shape, and I could have sworn I saw a rash forming, so I stopped using it. And I went to this for like however many weeks. And then recently I was like, it went away. And I was like, let me try again. I was like, was it the lighting? Did I see incorrectly? I'm not really sure, but I'm still working on that. I started using it again. And if I do see the circular rash, I'm going to film it and show you guys so that you can beware. But I can't fully say if that was what actually happened to me. I just saw it one day and was like, I can't use this anymore. And then was like, you didn't really investigate anything. But yeah, so Schmidt's Bergamot and Lime Natural Deodorant is the winner by a landslide, because this stuff is 10 times better than this one in terms of staying power, and it's more affordable. $8.99, much better. Have you tried either of these? I'm debating on returning this because I know you can return stuff to Sephora. Actually, I just realized I could return it if I found my receipt. Score. I would love my $16 back, or my whatever the 20% off was for that. I'm not going to do the math, but it's like $4. I don't know. I think it is, or I'm wrong. But anyway, I actually might return it. I just realized I would love my money back because it didn't really work for me. But it's really nice and pretty and cute, and I love the packaging, so there's that. Oh, and one more thing. I know people in certain reviews talk about like a detox phase, and they're like, oh, maybe you have to keep up with it a little bit longer because your body's not used to using like this type of deodorant. I see what you mean, but I raise you the idea that I've been using natural, vegan, cruelty-free deodorants for a while now, so this whole like trial period, I don't necessarily believe too much, but I do think that like at least 2+ weeks is worth trying something out. So that's where I am with this one, and I think we're good on being like, nah, I'm good, love, enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue to watch my videos. Vlogmas, I'm going to be uploading multiple times a week. We're going. We're getting our momentum, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.